Hello guys, back with another video here, and we're going to be talking about something a little bit different today, and that is going to be the baby shortage, baby formula shortage that we've been having. Normally I'll kind of skip over videos, but considering the fact that a lot of people are having kind of concerns and the media is not really talking about it, I figure I'd bring up the story for once and actually talk about it, and address some of the concerns that some of the people have been having. So here we go. Let's jump right in. Parents face terrifying baby formula shortage amid Biden supply chain crisis. Mainstream media hasn't been addressing the ongoing baby formula shortage the same way they melted down over not having enough toilet paper in 2020. Of course, because toilet paper is a huge issue, but compared to actually feeding children, nah, let's just skip that. We're fine. Parents are frustrated and stressed while trying to find infant formula for their children as the shelves remain bare at popular retailers including Walmart, Target, and the grocery store chains, according to shoppers. Many of these retailers have instated limits on formula purchases, so even when their brand becomes available, moms can't stock up. Most brands are also sold out online or are being offered by third-party sellers for exorbitant prices. This problem has become especially difficult for parents of children with intolerances who rely on certain brands that their babies are able to digest. It has a very specific brand, Nutramigen, that he has to have due to allergy and intolerance issues, while mom named Shauna Bowman explained to ABC News. Describing her 11-month-old son, Jacob, the outlet described the situation as terrifying. We have been having to look pretty heavily for it, I would say, for the last four or 5 months, Bowman explained. But this last month, it's just become impossible to find. Shoppers have become used to shortages on popular items in grocery stores over the last 2 years as supply chain issues persist. A lack of baby formula, however, creates a deeper sense of urgency as parents become increasingly frantic that they can't feed their children. This is really sad to hear. I mean, I know there's a lot of other issues that are going on at the stores, with just not with the supply chain issues. What's worse is that they're having problems with the baby formulas, right? Well, as the inflation goes up, the baby formula is going to become more expensive, and for parents that may be have in the situation to where finding the formula is difficult, they might even be in a two situation problem where buying formula and getting the formula is going to be difficult, thanks to Biden and his stupidity to have inflation being increased by so much. Remember, guys, we still have 2 more years with this guy, so we're going to have to deal with any of the stupid stuff that comes up within the next 2 years that he wants to bring up about. Latest is disinformation board, which is one of the bigger issues. But yeah, this is a huge problem, and this, I think, is not going to just be the baby formula either. I think it's going to be a bigger issue as terms of what's happening. I think we're going to have other shortages as well that's going to be hitting our shelves that people probably don't really perceive yet. I know that the stores that I go to, they don't have some of the stuff that I want or that I need because of the shortages. Yeah, this is a problem. And why the media is not talking about it is quite hilarious, because anything that's remotely serious or has to be done, they don't talk about it at all, which is quite sad. Instead, they rather blast the Republicans or blast the right, or with any other insane things that are not nearly as important as what's important to what's happening to not just the people but children as well. They won't speak about that and they won't go against it. But from what I'm seeing here, this is a serious problem. I'm hoping everybody can get their baby formula in time. I hope everybody can be able to buy things within the inflation rates that are happening. It's just everything's going insane, and hopefully things will go back to normal quicker than later. Unlike toilet paper, there are no easy alternatives to baby formula for parents who rely on it. If the mainstream media can talk about the toilet paper shortage over every hour, they should be talking about the baby formula shortage at least. One woman tweeted, "We ended up finding the Amazon brand online, but not everyone is so lucky to be able to feed that. Please share This is every store. When we ran into the local Target one day to get some formula just days after she was born, the shelves were completely empty. One New York mom told Fox News, "My heart literally sank." I am not quite entirely sure what this mother's specific situation is. She either can't breastfeed, which is unfortunate, or her baby is to a point to where he or she needs a specific formula for her to survive/function. However, luckily hers looks like it's a newborn, so she might be able to get by with just the breast milk for now until things start to stabilize and baby formula becomes more readily available. I'll probably look into more where baby formula is coming by or where it's coming from, because if all of it is coming from China, it's going to be a bigger issue as well. So we'll see how this goes. This is all very unfortunate. Luckily, she doesn't need any special formula and I was able to order online, but not everyone has been as lucky, she explained. Our neighbor said her family member can't find the sensitive type of formula or their newborn who has stomach issues anywhere. They're in a panic daily, not knowing if they'll be able to feed their newborn tomorrow or the day after. My heart breaks for those parents. At what point are we going to start talking about the baby formula shortage? I shouldn't have to cry and wonder how I'm going to feed my 4-month-old. One person tweeted at Georgia Governor Brian Kemp. I can tell you why. Because the media doesn't want to go against Biden at all. And since the baby formula / the shortage or supply chains rather are all related to Biden, they won't blast that out because it hurts Biden. So you can blame the social media companies that don't want to talk about it because they're the ones that are actively withholding that information from the people, so that way the Biden doesn't get assaulted more. It's really quite sick, to be honest. Others on social media have been asking the White House to address the issue or even just acknowledge it's happening. Social media has been the main place parents are complaining and commenting on the crisis. Fox 29 reported that the retail data firm Data Assembly shows 40 to 50% of major formula brands sold out last week in 26 states. The states most affected by the shortage are Iowa, Missouri, South Dakota, Tennessee, and Texas. Yeah, the White House. Let me break it down to you guys, especially the ones that are going to be so-called Democrats. The White House does not care for you. The people in power that are at the White House doesn't give a damn for you. They will never care for you. So, therefore, you might as well start voting better and start putting people in the correct place because they don't care about you. They never have. And unfortunately, we're in the situation now to where people wanted to vote for Biden, and now we're having major issues just in general with food. I think it's not just the baby formula, it's food in general. I don't know what else other shortages are going to start happening. Well, we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully it's nothing too terribly major, even though the baby formula is pretty bloody major. But yeah, I think I definitely think this is a problem. It should be addressed. It should be fixed. But of course, Biden is most likely not going to do anything. The White House is not going to do anything because they don't care, and they actively don't care. They rather be fighting for other pointless things like the abortion thing, when that is not even remotely a problem because it's been relegated to the states. So again, these people, I wish I could say they actually care for people, but they don't, and it sucks, man. This is the situation that we're in. This is what happens when people don't do research, when people actively just don't care, don't know who is in charge and who does what, and you get what you deserve, I guess. And for the people that didn't vote for this madman and has to suffer through it, I also apologize for you. But I don't know if I can really apologize too much for the people that voted for Biden, because this is what you get when you vote for somebody that actively shows he does not care for you. So, I mean, you reap what you sow. I am sorry, although I am quite sorry that we're in this state. Hopefully it gets better. All right, guys, that's it for the video. Like, subscribe, and I'll catch you later. See you guys. Thanks for watching this clip for my podcast that I make every day, Monday through Friday, 3 o'clock p.m. PST all the way to 5 o'clock p.m. PST. If you like what you see, please subscribe, like, and comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.